What's up, YouTubers? Welcome back to Jedi Jive. My name is Mike. Joining me again is my sister Jenny.
Hey, guys.
So we had a lot of fun watching WandaVision.
Oh, man.
WandaVision was crazy. Everyone, including us, got a little bit caught up in some speculation.
Mm-hmm. We're not going to do that right now.
We fortunately were very happy with how WandaVision turned out. We didn't let expectations ruin our time, but I'm definitely thinking Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to be more grounded. I know that's kind of an ironic word to use,
it's grounded
Falcon
within
flies,
a universe that has like superheroes and magic, but within that world, it seems like it's going to be a more pedestrian, like crime fighting, buddy cop show.
And I mentioned this in our live stream last weekend that we're probably going to be returning more to the standard Captain America comic book superheroes fighting, like you said, fighting crime. Good guys versus bad guys.
This is the legacy of Captain America. This is basically a continuation of the Captain America story. So we're taking a step back from the mystical and the magical, and we're going back to like good old crime fighting. Yeah. Which completely separate thing, but I'm also super excited to see some great stunts and
some people who got to see the episode ahead of time who've given their reviews in the last couple of days have said that obviously the action is insane in this, but that there's surprisingly good amount of character stuff off the bat.
Character-driven drama.
So we're going to get to see Sam and Bucky in a post-Snap universe coming to grips with their roles in the shadow of Captain America and what that means for them individually and to each other and moving forward. What's this going to mean for their
I'm
legacy?
excited for some of the stuff I've seen visually. We're picking up sort of vaguely, I think, same general timeline as WandaVision. This is shortly after the events of Endgame, when Sam inherited the shield from Cap.
And originally this was supposed to come out before WandaVision.
Yeah,
so theoretically
the release
this could even
schedule's
be
all messed up.
Right after this.
But we're gonna have a different thing completely to experience.
Anyway, no more speculation. Let's dive right in.
Let's go see some stunts.
Domesticated superheroes.
We're already getting a contrast between this shiny vibranium shield and his very simple life.
How does it feel? Like it's someone else's.
U.S. military cannot be seen operating out there.
Look at his suit!
You guys fly low, drop me off, I fly up to intercept.
And Sam, this has to be subtle.
Subtle. Got it.
Anything but.
You send a guy with giant mechanical wings to do something subtle? That's your first mistake, buddy.
Sending intel to your HUD right now.
Heads up display.
Got some Stark technology in his glasses. Guy, ooh, they already dead. Oh, he's already dead.
Oh.
They've already hijacked the plane.
This is a French terrorist organization.
Red Wing, engage.
Shit's about to go down.
Whew.
Nice.
Cool. Whoa.
Captain Fassant, let's get you out of here.
Oh. Wingsuits.
That's skills, son.
Nice. They're gonna go into the canyon. Sick.
This is like a scene out of Star Wars. It's like a bunch of TIE fighters in a canyon.
Damn.
Wow.
Red Wing, get him off our ass!
Damn, dude, this is basically like a movie.
Yeah. This is cinema quality. This is 100%.
Just this alone is
worthy
the budget
of the big screen.
Most
100%.
movies. Yeah.
Oh, ow! He's gonna feel that in the morning.
What's up?
Nice.
Awesome.
You're about to fly into Libyan airspace, and I assume they have a problem with that.
It's the Libyans!
How long I got? 90 seconds?
Damn.
Ah! Oh, dang.
We gotta find another way. I just did.
There it is. Yes! That's the True Lies move right there.
Oh, the guy got out.
Yeah.
Little flying squirrel got out at the end. Just managed to avoid Libya.
Hell yeah, dude. Awesome scene.
Phenomenal.
Now that's how you lead off the show right there.
Yeah, no kidding. Just casually
Yeah,
hanging
yeah,
out, in the cafe, fixing his thrusters.
You could try to reroute that to the other. Would you not?
He's got his own annoying little sidekick now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
These are the guys you got to worry about. I've been stumbling onto their manifestos on message boards. They call themselves the Flag Smashers. Basically, they think that the world was better during the blip.
Every time something gets better for one group, it gets worse for another. If anything gets serious, you let me know. Steve represented the best in all of us. A few months ago, billions of people reappeared after 5 years away, sending the world into turmoil.
Rhodey.
We need new heroes.
Mm-hmm.
One suited for the times we're in.
Meta commentary, because the MCU is getting new heroes.
So today we honor Steve's legacy, but also we look to the future. Thank you, Captain America. This belongs to you.
Okay, so he's putting it in a museum.
Yeah, right.
Wrong
That's
move.
what he thinks.
Yeah, wrong move.
That's not going to last long.
Yeah. Oh god, we got Don Cheadle right off the bat.
I love Don Cheadle. I'm so happy to see him.
The first words I said were, feels like it belongs to someone else. That someone else is Steve.
And that is the central conflict of our story here.
The world's broken. Everybody's just looking for somebody to fix it. It's a new day, brother. Be in touch.
Hope we see him again soon.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't even seen Bucky yet.
Not yet.
Ominous music.
These guys have bad guy written all over them. Oh, woo, okay.
There's Bucky.
You were saying?
That's some Winter Soldier
Yeah, this
shit
is
right
Winter
there.
Soldier looking.
Hail Hydra.
Is this a flashback?
I was gonna
Has to
ask,
be a
is this a
flashback.
flashback? This is just some poor innocent dude.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, these are the crimes he has to live with.
He has PTSD.
This is not only that, but that's like his guilt that he has to live with.
So, Mr. Barnes, are you still having nightmares?
No.
We've been doing this long enough that I can tell when you're lying. With your history, the government needs to know that you're not gonna... It's a condition of your pardon.
I love this actress, by the way,
Yeah,
Amy
she's good.
Aquino. She's
come
awesome.
on, really? You're gonna do the notebook thing? It's passive aggressive.
It's already very Sopranos.
Yeah, I was thinking the
There.
same thing.
So, rule number 1, you can't do anything illegal.
All I did was give some intel to the aide to convict her, and I wasn't involved in anything else.
Well, that's a lie.
Yeah.
Rule number 2,
What was rule number 2?
Don't kill anyone.
nobody gets hurt. It's
Yeah.
a big one.
Yeah.
I didn't hurt anybody.
Remember me?
And what about rule number 3?
I am no longer the Winter Soldier,
I'm James Bucky Barnes, and
and you're part of my efforts to make amends.
Didn't help with the nightmares.
Oh. He's got a little hit list going.
Yeah. But he is doing it right. He's trying to make amends.
Some people really do want to help you.
I trust people.
Give me your phone.
Uh-huh. He's doing like the brainwashed supervillain version of 12 Step.
You don't have 10 phone numbers on this thing, and you've been ignoring the texts from Sam. You've got to nurture friendships. I am the only person you have called all week. That is so sad. You're 100 years old. You have no history, no family.
Are you lashing out at me, Doc? Because that's really unprofessional. Yelling at your clients. Oh,
there's a notebook.
That's great. Give me a break. I'm trying, okay? I had a little calm in Wakanda. I just went from one fight to another for 90 years.
What do you want?
Peace.
That is utter bullshit. I was an excellent soldier, so I saw a lot of dead bodies, and I know how that.
She's a military psychiatrist.
Yeah.
And if you are alone, that is the quietest, most personal hell.
Wow.
You're free.
To do what?
He doesn't know who he is.
Wow, great scene.
Rory, what's going on? I thought we were getting lunch.
Hey man, I'm unique. It's like Monique, but it's got a U in there for uniqueness.
You always go to Izzy on Wednesday.
I'm not in the mood today.
Hey, what if I buy?
Fine, but no talking. You should ask her out. He would like to take you out on a date.
Okay.
Wow.
Tomorrow night then?
I like this dude.
If you want to come back here, I should be done around 10.
It's a dance to these things. You can't warm up. I haven't danced since 1943.
Oh.
Watashi no Musuko, he was working abroad, and he was killed. I will never know what really happened to him.
Well, man, we're getting
another
heady
great
with,
scene, but it's super.
Yeah. The Bucky stuff is heavy.
It's running deep.
Heady stuff.
Yeah.
Already, yeah.
Blue for the snapper, orange for the white fish.
Uncle Sam!
Literally, Uncle Sam. That's not an
Yeah.
accident.
Nope.
Baby being held together by duct tape.
Paul and
prayers.
Darlene, is that maybe his parents?
It just needs to float long enough for me to sell it.
I thought we were going to discuss if we were selling it.
We did. And then you were off fighting Dr. Space Cape or whatever while I was holding it together for 5 years.
It's not just mom and dad's name on it, Sarah. This thing is a part of our family.
Can I talk to you?
What's good, Big Sam? Oh, what's going on, man?
She's keeping it real.
Yeah. He's too distracted to deal with their shit.
He's avoiding dealing with his problems, both his family problems and his Captain America problems.
I can to keep this business
and she's
every day I'm making
keeping it running.
Spending 10.
What if you had money to fix it up? We can take a loan and consolidate everything.
You think I didn't try the banks?
Yeah, but now you have me. I won't let you down. Trust me.
To the rescue, huh?
Always. Well, let's get some dinner.
There's a very serious undercurrent to that. She's been turned down by loans. She's running a small business as a woman of color.
Mm-hmm.
And her brother's working for the man.
Yeah.
Rather than helping out at home.
Well, if that's not the most adorably old-fashioned thing anyone's ever done.
He is from the 40s.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's old school gentleman.
Try the whole online dating thing. It's pretty crazy. A lot of weird pictures.
Wait, how old are you?
106. What are you doing?
I'm reading your mind.
Please don't.
Yeah. Don't go there.
Yeah, you don't want to see it.
Do you have any siblings?
I have 4.
You close with your parents?
I was. They passed away.
I think it's really sweet you're spending time with Yori. It's been hard for him since his son died. It really messed him up. Because it's like the worst thing that can happen.
Excuse me.
You good?
Hey, what are you doing here? How was the date?
Oh.
That's the guy he killed! Oh, this just took a turn for the super dark. He's living out penance by, like,
That's
taking
what he's
care
doing,
of
dude.
that
That's
poor
so
dude's
heavy.
dad. Oh, man. Oh, that's rough.
Dude, the Bucky stuff is heavy, dude.
Dark AF.
And that's what his nightmares were about.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Wow, he is really, like, inflicting some penance on himself, too.
Dude, let's pray to
This
God
is-
that old man doesn't get hurt now or killed,
jeez. He would go nuclear.
play for LSU? I mean, do I know you from somewhere?
I knew it, Falcon.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Rejected.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's a dream come true, you know?
You have no income over the last 5 years.
How can you have income if you don't exist?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on your side. After all, he's a hero. Is there any chance I could get a selfie with your arms out?
Are you serious?
Shut up, dude.
We cannot approve you. I'm truly sorry.
But you don't get to come back here and try to right your wrongs just because you couldn't deal with what was going on here. I'm the one who kept that boat from sinking.
We're not selling our family's legacy.
It's his little
Yeah.
his little buddy.
He's gonna have to go deal with this and not deal with his family stuff more.
Yeah.
It's gonna make it worse.
It's going to be an ongoing conflict about his priorities.
So this is the leader of the Flag Smashers, huh? Let's keep this between me and you, okay? All right.
You better look at this.
We also need a hero to defend this country.
We need a real person who embodies America's greatest
A
values.
U.S. agent. They're gonna introduce him.
Yeah.
We need someone to inspire us again. Join me in welcoming
Your new Captain America.
This is bound to fail.
Yep. This is just, the worst kind of propaganda, and it's not going to go well.
All right, dude. Wow. Excellent.
That was a lot heavier, a lot faster than I expected it to be. That
Excellent.
got dark.
It's funny you say faster because, there's that insane action sequence in the beginning, but then pretty much everything after that is very heavy,
Narratively, it was slow-paced
yeah.
and character-driven.
And particularly
but...
Bucky's stuff was tiny little bit of him, flashback of Winter Soldier doing some action, but all of the Bucky stuff was him in his head.
Yep.
Working things out with that scene with his psychiatrist.
Yeah, very, very Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
Very like Gandolfini and Lorraine Bracco, you know?
And she was calling him out, and that whole situation where his flashback, he killed that guy, and then you end up seeing that photo of the boy.
Yeah,
on
he had
that
this
old
like
man.
super charming, endearing relationship with his old man that he's taking care of, and it was so, sweet. And then it all of a sudden, with one shot, you see the photo of the man's son, and it goes dark.
It's already
immediately.
heartbreaking because you're like, my first thought was like, oh great,
Somebody
now
put a bubble around that dude.
They're gonna hurt that old man, or somebody's
gonna threaten him, put him in danger to to extort Bucky.
Yeah, because at the same the girl that he was on the date with, he was saying I don't know if they said her name or not actually, but she obviously the things that were making him uncomfortable. She was like, oh, do you have a mom? Do you have your parents? Do you have a sister? And he's like, yeah, they're all dead. I'm 106 years old. So the idea that it's penance, he's trying to atone for his sins or whatever by having a relationship with the father of the guy that he killed.
Work the steps, make amends,
But at the same time,
doing.
he also needs the relationship. The psychiatrist.
And there's
is getting
something
into
that's,
that.
not funny, not.
She's like, you need to call people. You have 5 people in your
There's
phone.
something not
you're alone.
not funny, haha, not comedic, but there's something that has a bit of levity about his inability to have a normal conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Because in all seriousness, even without all the dark killing and guilt and stuff, how do you do small talk?
Mm-hmm.
When you're 106 years old, you have a bionic metal arm.
Yeah.
You're a former assassin.
Yeah. It's have you seen our parents try to use
what do you
social
talk
media?
about?
Yeah.
Seen any good movies recently?
Yeah, he's I tried online dating. That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't get all this photos stuff. It's funny, but it's also definitely, like I said, it's heartbreaking and tragic.
But it's true, and both of them, both Sam and Bucky, when we met Sam back in the Captain America days, he was running a support group for vets, right? Who were having PTSD and who were having trouble dealing with no longer being soldiers, which is how he and Cap got to know each other. And so this is actually very true, even of just soldiers that are not superheroes in the real world. Not only the effects of PTSD, which are super real, but that sort of identity crisis. I've only ever been a soldier. I went right into the service when I was 18 years old. You do a few tours of duty, and then who are you? How do you re-enter the world? This is a real question that actual veterans deal with on a daily basis. And in this case, like everything, it's super heightened because when he was being woken up and put back to sleep for 90 years to do nothing but fight somebody else's battles.
Yeah.
And before that, he was a soldier in the army.
I love how he said he had a moment of calm in Wakanda, which is literally oh, I got dusted.
Right.
I literally got to die for a minute.
Yeah.
And I had to come back and fight again.
But then that line that the therapist, Amy Aquino, who is an amazing actress, by the way, but like that line when she said, it was something like, when you're alone, it's the quietest and most personal hell. It was something like that. That was like, whew, that was...
Yeah. And then add on top of that the layer of like not only reintegrating into society, but also like the snap and billions of people having both sides of that. There was also a little bit of that in WandaVision too, that they mentioned it briefly. But
absolutely.
Like there's one side who's like, we were here while all y'all were disappeared, and we had to deal with that. You don't know, like Sam's sister was like, you weren't here.
In WandaVision, that was kind of the one moment where they kind of humanized Hayward.
Yeah.
He was a bad dude. He shot at children, but there was one moment where I went sort of like, no, I get that. When he was talking to... You don't know what it was like. You don't know what it was like. Yeah. And I think what we're seeing, they're not shying away from the political...
This is almost like a blessing to have been dusted, because you didn't have to deal with it.
Yeah, you didn't have to deal.
Unless you're Bucky.
What we're seeing, they're not shying away at all from a political allegory. They're diving right into it. But what we're seeing here is that when this snap happened, it seems like the triage was basically to, I don't know, some sort of state of emergency. We've entered into a quasi-police state. And now that everyone's back, the people who went away are somehow being treated like second-class citizens, almost like they're immigrants.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that's a deliberate allegory. I'm sure that is an immigrant
They're obviously
story,
not holding any punches, though, and trying to, like, show the real world implications of like the racial side of Sam's situation.
Can't get along.
Yes, and that the sister is obviously very bitter.
You know, this
rightfully
is funny.
So about that stuff.
I've been watching I've been watching films for the SAG Awards because I'm about to vote on the SAG Awards, and I saw this is such a weird thing. This has nothing to do with Marvel, but I saw the film One Night in Miami, which is about a historic trio of 4 black men who may or may not have met in real life. And there's this scene where Joe Brown, the football player, goes to visit this like old white neighbor of his. And the old white neighbor is like, come on, have some lemonade with me on the porch. And he regales him about how their families have known each other for generations. And he loves him because he's a football star. And then at the end of he just showers him with praise. And at the end of the scene, he won't let him come in the house because he's black.
Yeah.
And when they were in the bank and that dude was like taking the selfies and like, oh, I love you
He's
guys.
Like, I love you guys.
Yeah,
You're a hero. Yeah.
What's it like?
And
Tell
then
me.
Rejected.
Yeah, exactly. And then that snarky little thing about like, you've had no income for 5 years and like, well, with everybody just showing up as if it's something they did. Again, it's treating them like immigrants.
Yeah, he was implying that would be anybody would be the same in that situation, but it's obvious that they're also implying that it's like they're black in America.
100%.
Yeah, and that's obviously like now that they're introducing this smarmy U.S. agent douche. Who's
100% going to be like the Homelander, The Boys. If you haven't seen The Boys, it's a really fun show, but there's like a Captain America type figure who's an evil douche nozzle.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's clearly we're being set up to see that here.
So, we mentioned in the first scene that crazy action scene with Sam that I was like, wow, like the budget
that was
insane.
worthy
like,
of like any major.
Might as well just be a
major
motion picture.
Yeah.
So this is like 45 minutes, and we have 6 episodes. You're basically thinking that these are each like little mini movies, and that's exactly what it was like.
Great way to start a series, though. That was so badass.
And the episode as a whole too, because in a way, the pacing was very like when they started showing like Sam on the their shrimping boat or whatever, and it was very like, wow, this is moving kind of slowly. We've only got 45 minutes, like in 6 episodes. Like let's like part of me is like let's get to it, but also it's like well they're kind of
and that's why it goes so heavy and so dark so fast, because they're giving us the exposition, the like mental state that both of these men find themselves in before getting to side of.
And also notice like. Sam and Bucky never even saw each other in this episode. So it's like this is supposed to be like a buddy cop show with 6 episodes and they haven't even met yet.
No, we found out that like Bucky is dodging Sam's calls. Sam's trying to get in touch with him, but Bucky won't answer his calls.
Yeah, and also so that means Sam is
they're both
calling Bucky
running away from their problems in some ways. Like Bucky's working his program. He's working his 12 steps. He's making amends in his own way, which allows him to kind of get back at the people that have participated in his evil, but like by the book. Right? He's not hurting anybody. He's not committing any crimes. But he's not dealing with his personal issues. He's lying to his therapist, who remains unimpressed. We've seen that we've got this sort of external conflict. The Flag Smashers is obviously going to be like a big a big bad.
And it definitely seemed like that main flag smasher, who I believe is that girl.
The woman.
Yeah, that she is enhanced, apparently, because she punched the guy
that was,
and he flew across
an enhanced person, for
so
sure.
whether she's like a Winter Soldier type thing, or if it's...
What's up with that? But so that's being set up as like our major external conflict, which also has political overtones.
Yes.
But then we also have each of their individual internal conflicts, which are going to be just as important in the course of this story. It's like Bucky dealing with his demons, his ghosts, and Sam trying to come to terms with his responsibility, to accept the responsibility of the shield. They repeated twice that line, it feels like it belongs to someone else.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to get over that because it needs to be his.
100%.
It's supposed to belong to him.
This was an excellent start, and I'm already like invested in these characters. Like, not that we weren't before, we loved these characters to begin with, but now it's clear, like, wow, we're going to get a deep dive into some character
These
stuff.
are no longer sidekicks. These
Yeah.
were both sidekicks of Captain America, and now they are the leading characters who potentially have their own
100%. Yeah, and I
so
can't
we're
wait
gonna
to see
get that dimension and that
how
depth.
this unfolds moving forward, and they've set it up perfectly. So I'm looking forward to next week. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. What did you think about this episode? You looking forward to next week, and we'll see you in the next one.
Great first episode. See you guys later.
Bye.